welcome back to the channel, guys. I haven't played Attila Total War in a while, so especially the 1212 mod, so I've decided to finally kind of go back to it, start a new campaign, especially since there was a big update, I think, like a couple of weeks ago. So I decided to play as the Holy Roman Empire because they have like a special imperial system, like where you I don't know how it works. We'll see. Let's see. Faction attributes. +2 public order, not bad. Mercenaries are a bit cheaper, but then minus 50% income from vassals. So, but I don't like having vassals anyway. It doesn't really matter. Initial challenge hard. Okay, we'll see. Cool picture. Byzantine Emperor in Constantinople. Okay, first let me check my graphics settings, see if everything's maxed out. Good. Here you can see my graphics card. Yeah, everything looks good. So what do we have? We start with
At your command.
2 armies. Okay, yeah, let's upgrade it. Technology. Let's do this.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
So this is what I mentioned earlier. This is something that only the Holy Roman Empire has, as far as I know. Maybe these other factions do as well. They're technically part of the Holy Roman Empire as extensions of it. So maybe if you play as Austria or Bohemia or Switzerland, Saxony, they might have a similar panel. But when you play as the Holy Roman Empire itself, you start off kind of in charge of it, and here you can see there's different decrees you can choose. Each one has different benefits. I'm gonna choose this one because it increases the research rate. Research in this mod takes forever. It's even these initial tiers take 16 to 20 turns. It's really long. Anyway, another thing I wanted to show about the decrees was, oh yeah, this. So this tells you your level of authority, and there's different things that increase it. The more regions you have within the traditional borders of the Holy Roman Empires, the more of the points you get per turn, and also if your faction leader is the Emperor, you get points from that as well. So yeah, that's basically it. Also tells you some info, your population, who your leader is, and I guess this is the vote system. This is who you can vote for. I don't know. I've never really done this before.
Ready for battle.
How many turns will that
We
take?
hunger
4.
for battle. Commander.
Let's check diplomacy. Almost everyone around us dislikes us.
For my people's part, welcome. For my part, welcome also.
Okay, let's end the turn. Oh. Need a governor. Yeah. Let's put you. And let's put this guy. Best edict, in my opinion, is usually this one. Plus, it gives you a little bit more wealth, but also gives you +3 growth. You need that population growth in the beginning when everything's small. Okay, let's finally end it.
Our borders are...
Okay, you don't want a pact, doesn't matter. Uh-huh.
At your command. Ready for orders. Commander. We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Okay, send it again. They keep ending all their pacts. I guess they're... I didn't see what kind of pact there was. I guess it's a non-aggression pact, maybe military access pact. Doesn't really matter. Right now I just need to focus on building up my cities. Okay, end it. You'll notice that I'm building this military order priory. That's one of the best buildings in the game, and I'll explain next turn why, when you see the kind of units you can make. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah, end your pack, doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Ready for battle.
There we go. It's built. Now, why did I say this was one of the best buildings in the game? Well,
At your
if we
command.
look at the recruitment option, it adds this infantry, adds some pretty good cavalry units. However, there's other cavalry units you can get as well. For example, if you just upgrade this to a castle, which we'll see in 2 turns, you get access to noblemen, basically nobility units, and they're just as good, if not better, than these religious orders. However, one of the things that this mod adds is it splits the demographics of your cities into 3 categories. So you can see this here. If you put your cursor on this guy, it says available burger manpower. It says 4,754, and then the manpower cost of recruiting this unit. And then maybe all of these are burger units. Wait.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, here you can see. So, okay, yeah. So here you can see it says available peasant manpower. So that's from a different class, different caste in your society. So you can only recruit this unit, peasant crossbowmen, if you have available peasant manpower. These guys, these spearmen, you can only recruit them if you have middle class kind of burger population in your city. Same thing with the nobility. Once you have the prerequisite building that allows you to recruit noble knights,
Commander.
you need to have the right number of nobles. However, because this is a feudal society, there's only a small percentage of the population that's comprised of the nobility, which means you can recruit very few nobles. So for example, I'm pretty sure this unit, imperial Ritter, Ritter or Ritter, however the Germans say, that means knight in English. So you can only have you could only recruit these like every couple of turns. But if you have the military order building, you get units just as strong as the nobility, right? So these guys, Templar Knights, Hospitaller Knights, they're just as good as the noble units, but they're recruited from the burgher part of your population, which means you can recruit a huge number of them, as long as you can afford them, which I can't just yet. As long as you can afford them, you can have full stacks of heavy cavalry or heavy infantry. So I think that's one of the kind of best things you can do in the game. Is just spam Holy Order Knights, Teutonic Knights, Templar Knights, Hospitaller Knights, and that's pretty cool because they are some of the most popular, most iconic fighters from this time period in Europe, at least. So yeah, hope that explanation was useful if you didn't know. So build this building, military order priory. Okay. Let me just quickly check diplomacy, and then let's end it soon.
Commander.
Okay.
Your heavy.
Keep ending your packs, doesn't really matter.
Commander. At your command.
Let's get some Templar Knights next.
You're ridiculous.
And our castle is built, and now I can show you the noble units that are now available. See, just like I thought, the Imperial Ritter, or Ritter, whatever. costs 80 noble manpower, and then see the available amount 265. It's very low, a lot lower than the burger, which says Braunschweig, whatever. That's the burger manpower. It's over 4,000. So 4,000, almost 5,000 versus 265 makes a huge difference. So you can, and see, you can compare the stats over there on the left, right here. The religious orders are actually even better than the nobility. So there's really no reason to recruit these guys at all, like the nobility. When yeah, I'm looking at all the stats. Everything's better. Melee defense is better. Morale, charge bonus, melee attack. The only thing that's worse about the Crusader knightly orders is their upkeep is a little bit higher, but I guess it's worth it because they are better. So yeah, I think
At your command.
that'll make your game a lot easier if you focus on building them
Ready for battle.
instead of the nobility. Okay, let's also do a Spittler Knight.
These good fighters. At your command. Ready for orders. We hunger for battle.
End of turn.
You're ridiculous.
Okay.
We hunger for battle. Commander.
Let's get rid of one of these.
Ready for battle.
Actually, let's get rid of all of these. We don't need no peasants.
Commander. We hunger for battle. Sign up, lads, for a glorious life.
You're heavy.
Cool. Research is done. Let's do this.
At your command.
Let's see, we're getting close to having a decent stack of very elite heavy cavalry units.
At your command.
Are we at war with anyone? Norway? Do you want
Come then, speak.
Do you want peace? No? Oh, and we're at war with Sicily.
Speak quickly, but do not expect the good wine to ease your parched throat when you are done.
No
Speak.
option to offer them peace, huh?
Commander.
And let's recruit one more of...
Are you ready to serve?
Okay.
Ready for battle.
Okay, one more, and then we might be ready to start a war with someone. Maybe Norway. Not Norway, Denmark.
We hunger for battle.
The Holy Bible may preach peace,
Oh,
but
crusade
when
is
it is
launched.
Christendom itself that is
Okay,
threatened,
guess we can watch
then
the
it is
video.
every Christian's duty to defend all that is holy. His Holiness the Pope has called a crusade to reclaim the Holy Lands from the infidel, who would deny Christian pilgrims their right to visit the holy places. It is time for the armies of Christendom to put aside their differences and unite under one banner, the sign of the cross, and give back God's children what is rightfully theirs, or die trying.
Really well made video. Inspired by the Medieval 2 Crusade video. Cool, so we now have a decently sized army. I could maybe even take a city with it. Potentially, if it's a smaller one. Maybe this one. Well, I think I'm going to stop the video here, where I built up this force so that it will be ready for action in the next video. But I hope it was useful in knowing what kind of unit to choose, knowing the class differences that matter in the mod, and just the quality differences as well. Give it a like if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.